What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? So, man, check it out. Check it out, man. And ladies too. So, first of all, I got me some fan mail. Um, One of my subscribers wrote me a letter, a pretty long letter. I'm gonna share it with you guys before I head out. So, really appreciate this, man. I really do. So, but man, today is a gorgeous day. I got the whole weekend off. I took off the whole weekend. My buddy Kevin, he's doing two jobs today. And other than that, man, I'm about to just go get out and ride out, have some fun. Might go stop at a few of my buddies' house, go get my car washed. And yeah, man, just enjoy the weekend. Cause it's beautiful out here in Georgia. How do I flip this around on? I think this is it right here. So you guys can see how beautiful it is outside today. All right, so there we go. So anyway, I got some. I got a subscriber that wrote me a letter. She wrote it on May the 11th, 2019. I received it yesterday, and now just to share this with you guys. And I actually, and just going through her letter, and I had a few people reach out to me through Facebook yesterday, and basically the same questions. Just want to kind of touch, these subjects that I'm getting asked a lot about getting into the carpet cleaning business. But just to share it with you guys, she said, Mr. Courtney Truman. Um, and also, too, guys, just for the record, my last name isn't Truman. I named the business Truman. My last name is Lee, Lee. And I didn't want to name the company after myself because I always told myself if I sold the company or if I, maybe started franchising the company, maybe got someone who wanted to invest in the company and make it bigger than what it is. I never wanted the business name to be tied to me. So, that name Truman, I get it asked all the time. Well, how did you come up with Truman? And I just tell people it's just heaven sent. It's just God sent because I've got a lot of compliments on that name. I didn't even know we had a president named Harry Truman until a few of my customers told me about it. But anyway, my last name is Lee. Truman Steamers is actually the name of the company. And when I first started the business, it was Truman Services. But when I started putting my company and my business online, there was already a Truman service out there, so I changed it to Steamers. This is the letter that I got, 2-page letter. She said, "Mr. Courtney Truman, I hope you are well. My name is, I'm not going to say her whole name, but my name is Sierra, and I'm a huge fan of your work. I've been following you on YouTube ever since you've been making videos. You've completely inspired me in more ways than one to start my own cleaning business. My only issue is how to get started. I guess one of my questions is to you, how did you get started in this industry? I know you made videos about the mindset and the mentality of someone should have in order to get started, but I am curious as to your personal start in the business. Unfortunately, my parents moved from Grayson, which isn't far from me. Um, Actually, it's like 3 miles up the street. So her parents moved from Grayson to a city called Ackworth last summer. On top of that, I myself have been living in North Carolina for the past 3 years, and it literally sickens me when I watch your videos of you cruising through my old neighborhood. I would have loved to get the chance to meet you and potentially work with you, much like Ethan. I'm not on Facebook, so I understand that connecting with you is limited, hence why I'm writing you this letter. I would appreciate being able to communicate with you somehow, some way, just to pick your brain and potentially work with you one day. I understand that you have a phone number on your site, but wasn't sure if I should call because I'm trying to book an actual appointment. Plus, I know you're a very busy man. All in all, I just want you to know that you're truly an inspiration. Courtney, as a 26 year old black woman getting into an industry like this certainly is intimidating. But you but your content and growth of your channel makes me feel empowered. I now know my passion in life, and I just want to thank you so much for helping me see the light. It At present, my life is full of personal challenges, including financial ones. And any piece of advice you have for me about the best ways to get started will totally be appreciated. You do well to start an actual apprentice for your company if you have the means and times. In all seriousness, keep up the great work. Courtney, I'd love to hear from you. Perhaps we could link up one day, as my parents do still live in the metro Atlanta area. I'm actually here visiting them now. I would leave I would leave you with my business card, but I left them at home accidentally by accident. Then she said, if when you do have time to reach out, it'll honestly be one of the greatest days of my life. Then she left her phone number, her email. Again, thank you for all that you do, Courtney. I hope this letter is well received. Thank you so much, Sierra. So, Sierra, I did receive your letter. Thank you so much. Um, she writes like my one of my daughters, and it's just you got to really look at it. Um, but Sierra, thank you for the letter. I greatly appreciate that. And but like you said, yeah, Grayson is like 3 miles up the street from where I live. And but to your question, which I get asked a lot, how do you get started in the carpet cleaning business? So, guys, just been in this industry for almost 20 years. I've seen this business transition. I've seen it change so much, and kind of for the better and for the worse. And when I say for the better, is how most cleaners are starting to come together, kind of network together, get this business, and that's what I felt like my job was, to help get this business back on track. Because for the last 20, 30 years, this carpet cleaning industry just has been so chopped up. And, especially when it comes to price, a lot of bait and switch companies out there that's been out there for the longest. And starting to see those kind of companies go away. But the way I got started, guys, I was 19 years old. Out of high school, I tried to work two warehouse jobs, because that's where my dad used to work. Of course, seeing what my dad did for a living, didn't have intentions of going to college. Wasn't very educated, didn't go to the best of schools, in my neighborhood. So, soon as high school, was done, got to go to work. So I kind of followed my dad's footsteps for about a year, going to warehouse work. And after, a year, I'm just looking around and just looking at all these men that worked here. And I'm like, I just didn't want that for me. So back then, that's when you can pick up the AJC, a newspaper, and you can find a job. And I never forget. I'm gonna actually get a shirt made that says that. But this is what the article said. Well, not the article, but the ad said. It said hard work, high pay. And it had a phone number. And when I called, it was a carpet cleaning business. And unfortunately, it was a bait and switch company. We used to go in at 5 rooms for $7 a room, $35, and we would just have to update. That's all they would teach us. They didn't teach us nothing about cleaning, just upsell, upsell, upsell. So I worked with that company for about a year, and then after that company, I went to Sears. When Sears was real big, they had about 14, 15 vans at the time. They're done. I worked for Sears for about maybe a year and a half. And then after Sears, I went to a company called Better Carpets. He's out of business. After Better Carpets, I went to work for Atlanta Steamers, which was a great experience. This guy named Eric, he's still, he lives not far from me, but he's not in the carpet cleaning business no more. But he had a business called Atlanta Steamers. And he was like really the first company, probably the only company that really gave me that feel of high end customers, because he was in like the Roswell. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bailey, call your mama, tell her I'm doing a video on YouTube. She calling me. Um, So anyway, I worked for Atlanta Steamers. The guy name was Eric, and I just love his business model. He just really serviced customers who understood, quality over price. And I just had a fun experience working with him. 22-year-old kid, man, it was just fun. He paid me well, but eventually his company went under. And then after that, Atlanta Steamers. Oh man, I worked for quite a few more companies. I worked for Venturi, Dye Masters, Elite Carpet Cleaning. The last company I worked for was Clearwater. And he was also a good guy, man. He was more like a mentor to me because I actually got to see his business start from ground up. Him and Eric at Atlanta Steamer. So I greatly appreciate those guys, for allowing me to see that. And so I think I worked for about anywhere, just off the top of my head. I also worked for, it was another company out in Decatur. He was a bait and switch cleaner too. I can't remember, but I worked for about 9 to 10 companies, until I started my own business at the age of 28. So the point that I'm trying to get to, guys, is that this is a great business. Yes, you want to, if you like cleaning, but it's just not cleaning. Being a people's person, are you likable? Do people get a good vibe, a good feel from you when they see you, when they meet you? I think this took me a long way in my business, but the downside about the industry now is that you don't see a lot of multi-truck operations anymore. You really don't. Most of the companies that you see are usually owner operators, maybe two trucks, usually like a dad and son operation, or family owned operation, because just dealing with employees in this company, in this industry, and I don't care, no one tell you, it's a headache. They steal, they do side jobs, they don't take care of your machine, they don't value your customers. They're in and out. They're not detailed because, again, they're the employees. So most people are not going to care like you care. I've seen it so many times. While you're there and teaching them, they're putting up the corner guards, they're putting down the floor mats. But as soon as you let them off on their own, all that stops. And it's just so many, misusing chemicals. Just a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it, and it's going to happen. If you're a multi-truck operation, it's going to happen. There's no perfect business, but the smaller your business, the more you can control the quality of the business. And that's any business. It's just not that's just not carpet cleaning. That's any business. The larger your company grows, the more the quality is going to go down. To answer your question, Sierra, um, I will say this. The first thing I would tell anybody who wants to get into the carpet cleaning industry is get IICRC certified. At least that way you will understand the basics, the fundamentals of carpet cleaning. Because I can tell if someone doesn't understand the basics because we have all these Facebook groups, and I can hear some of the questions that new cleaners ask, like what is a rinse? Or what does pH mean? It's like you learn those things in class. So the first thing you would do is just Google ICRC. Hold on, is it IICRC? And sometimes they might have them in your area, and if they don't, just get on a plane or get in your car and drive. I mean, sometimes we have to travel to get the education and the wisdom that we need. I had a guy named Josh. Josh didn't want to go to class, so Josh was one of my YouTube followers, and about 2 months ago, he paid me to do a ride along. He paid me $2,000 to do a ride along with me, to ride with me for 3 days. He booked this hotel up by the Mall of Georgia. I picked him up every morning, and Josh now is in the transition of building, getting his carpet cleaning business. He's already got his van. He sent me some pictures 2 days ago. His van got wrapped. Now he's about to get the machine installed. He's actually getting the same machine, almost the same setup I have. And after that, I'm going to help Josh with this SEO, getting his business online, and just take it one day at a time. Um, so the first thing, guys, is get educated. If you cannot, you know, um, And that's why I was talking about the multi truck operations. If you can't get hired on with someone that can teach you right, okay? Just because a carpet cleaning company hires you does not mean they're going to teach you right. Because I will say, from my own experience, I picked up a lot of bad habits from a lot of companies. I mean, these companies wasn't using acidic rinse. They was going to like AutoZone and Walmart to get their carpet cleaning chemicals. Cleaning people's carpets with grease lightning and purple power. So when you work, you have to be careful if you do work for someone who you're working for, because a lot of these companies will teach you bad habits. And so if you can find a company that can teach you right, that's the best experience. It's hands on. That's why Josh chose to come ride with me for 3 days. But if you can't find someone that can hire you and teach you right, go to class. Go to class. Book your room for 2 or 3 days if it's not in your local area, and get educated, guys. Um, Hey, what's up, Mark? What's up, Mark Sager? That's my buddy Mark, guys. I actually had a YouTube subscriber call me yesterday, and I gotta give him a shout out. Ryan, name Ryan, man, and he was talking about vacuum cleaners. So he said, Courtney, make sure you give me a shout out. So here you are, Ryan. Thank you, man. We talked yesterday, and he was just talking about vacuums, and then he called back again. He was like, hey. I see this guy Mark, he couldn't pronounce Sager. And I said, yeah, Mark Sager. He said, yeah, man, I see him. And he was watching Mark videos about the zipper. So this, I mean, again, guys, this is an interesting business. And and you can do very well in this business. But the more you know, and again, um you're a people's person and people like you, like Mark, man. Everyone, I mean, I ain't gonna, Mark is a likable person. Okay. His customers love him. The people that work for him love him. But Mark business is unique. If I was to grow my business, it would be just like Mark's business, which is family owned. So that way, you just get that, you get more, appreciation and dedication when you are family owned, than just hiring someone off the street. And again, I'm not here to discourage you guys, but I will say, just being honest and and just keeping it 100% real. you know, People. I had a member on Cleaners Connect did a video about that yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, that people just not going to care like you care. Now, if you get into the business or any business just to make money and you don't care about quality, you don't care about customer service, that's fine. That is a okay, because there's a lot of companies out there like that. But if you are a person that cares, like myself, you want to make sure your customers are happy no matter what. You care about your customer service skills. You care about how your customers view you. Again, employees are going to be it's going to be a challenge. So don't let these guys fool you. Some of these cleaners, oh, I'm a multi truck and my business is perfect. And no, it's not. It's not perfect, guys. So all I'm saying is that there's always two sides, and sometimes people are not going to tell you both sides. They're just going to tell you the good side. But I'm here to tell you both sides. All right. So when I started my business, what got me to this point, Sierra, is I had the opportunity and I was blessed to work for so many companies before I started my own. So I knew a lot. I didn't know it all because I still had to learn more on my own, and also networking with a lot of good guys. Like Mark Sager. He was actually the first person I started watching on YouTube. Mike Payate, Chandler Thompson, one of my good buddies. I hope I see him today because I'm about to go ride through Atlanta. I mean, these guys just have the knowledge. Rob Allen, these guys, are what we call, the veterans, the legends in the industry, and they just have so much knowledge to offer. So, I kind of, got away from those guys with the negative mindset. You're going to get purple power to clean carpets, and in and out. You have guys that brag about. You have guys that brag about cleaning a whole house in under an hour, but those guys don't last. I'm telling you guys, when you trying to be in and out, always remember, always remember, the turtle will always win the race. The turtle will always beat the rabbit. All right. So, a lot of guys get into this industry and they just see the money. They want to get in and out. They're trying to do six, seven jobs a day. Because I used to be that same way. I used to be the exact same way, and it gets you nowhere. So and thank God that I was able to revamp my business and start my business over. Instead of going out of business like a lot of cleaners do. So you definitely don't want to get in this business, with put it like this, just focusing on the money. I had a customer tell me this a long time ago. Him and his son ran, and again, father and son business. His name was Mr. Ken, and this probably won't be the last time you hear me tell this story. But when I first started my business, he was one of my customers, and him and his son had a two truck operation, AC company, and just being curious and want to know how was he keeping his vans moving, especially seeing him with two trucks, and I can barely keep my one truck busy. And I said, Mr. Ken, if you don't mind me asking, how do you get your work? And this is the exact words he said, guys. He said, Courtney, if you do good work and you treat people right, the money will follow. All right. So guys, if you treat people right and you do good work, you don't have to worry about the money. I don't worry about jobs. I don't worry about money. I mean, I work every day, as you guys see in my videos. So, you know, depending on your area, you have a lot of these nation brand companies, these box trucks companies that you see on the radio and you hear on TV. Um, you can probably go start off with them, but I'm just saying, when you start off with those companies, you're really not going to get the proper knowledge that you need. Hey, what's up, Chris? You're not going to get the proper training that you need, because these companies usually work off of volume. Okay, it's not about quality, it's about quantity. So their phones are ringing all day, so they got to get these jobs done, and then also selling. All about upsell, 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 because a lot of these companies know that they have to get as much as possible. They have to get as much money as possible out of the customer, because they know they have a higher their chances of losing that customer is very high. See what I'm saying? But when you're a small company, someone like me, someone like Mark, someone like Chandler, we don't have to do that. We don't have to sell, sell, sell. We don't have to, tell our customers that they need this and they need that. I offer it to them. I show them what I have to offer, and if they say yes, it's yes. If they say no, it's no. But a lot of times, I did a video about that the other day. Sometimes no doesn't mean no. It just might mean not right now. Um, so, Sierra, and to all the other cleaners that may listen to this video or watching this video, all I say, guys, is get educated first. Get educated. If you can't find a company that can teach you right, at least get certified, understand the basics of the business. And I'm going to do another video more in depth, how to get started, where you can go to get equipment, how much it really costs to start a small carpet cleaning business. But the first thing, guys, the first thing and the point of this video is getting the proper education. Okay, before you start looking at equipment, before you start, you know, adding up money of what you're gonna need, before you start, maybe looking to get your business off the ground, and your marketing, and the first thing you need to do is get educated. At least know what you're doing before you invest all this money into it, because again, I see businesses go under all the time, because one thing about the carpet cleaning industry is so easy to get into. Only thing you got to do is go to the pawn shop, go to Craigslist. Someone's selling a truck mount, someone's selling a portable. You grab that portable, you grab that truck mount, and guess what? You guess what most guys say? Oh man, I'm a carpet cleaner now. I'm a carpet cleaner. They got a machine, they got a tool, they got the truck mount, but they have no education. They have no idea what they're doing. And so, what's the point of buying the tool if you don't know how to use it, or if you don't have the resources uh, that's going to allow you to use it? And that's the number one failure and I see in this industry is so many people, go out here and grab this equipment and they have no idea what they're doing. Um, hey, boo, you back early? It was too boring. All right, I'm about to get ready to go. I ain't want to leave Beta here by herself. I'm doing a video though. All right, wifey. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go see John Wick 3 tonight, man. I was gonna see Avengers, but man, Avengers like 3 hours long, so I'll probably wait till that come out. But we're gonna go see John Wick 3. I heard it was pretty good. But back to the point is, guys, just get educated. Get as much wisdom and knowledge that you need before you start investing all this money. Getting your business set up with the state. Getting your LLC or DBA. What's up, Chris? Chris, shout out to Chris, man. What's up, man? Thank you, man. Another good follower, subscriber. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened, just the dedication and just always putting out the videos and the content. But like the last 3 months, like the channel just blew up. And I'm like every day, every hour, I'm just seeing subscribers coming, subscribers. So I'm almost like 14,000 subscribers. And and it was like wow. It just really mind blowing to me to see how fast and the channel is growing. So but if you don't have the proper education, if you don't have the right mindset, the knowledge of really what it takes to be a true professional, not just a carpet cleaner, but a true professional in this industry, guys. Um, Either you're going to struggle like I did, or you're going to go under. And that's just the truth. A lot of people not going to tell you this. A lot of people going to say, yeah, yeah, go get your equipment. Go get your, what's up, Browns? Andre Brown, y'all. Browns professional carpet care. I think Brown is out of Washington. He's a generational cleaner, just like Mark Sager. Go check him out, guys. He has a lot of good, entertaining videos. He's actually one of my Cleaner Connect members, and I give Brown a shout out because he always represents Cleaners Connect on his videos. Maryland, he's in out of Maryland. Very entertaining videos. I remember Brown called me about 3, 4 years ago, man. And not only did I have a chance to talk to him, but I also had a chance to talk to his father. And just to see the transition. I remember when I first started talking to Andre, the name of his business was Discount. And I told Andre, and I did a video about that. I said, take that discount off your name. Take it off your name. And they did. And he did it, man. And when I seen him do that, I said, yep. Yep, he's listening and he see it now. So he's another one, man. He's another cleaner coming up, doing his thing. Got the workhorse vacuum. Got a beautiful website. Um, I'm waiting for Andre to get that van wrap. I can't wait to see that van wrap or lettered. But again, man, he's another guy that has a lot of experience and passionate about this industry. Because I'm telling you guys, man, once you understand this industry and you understand the mindset of customers and clients, now you realize you don't have to do 4 or 5 jobs a day. I wish I would do five jobs, man. Even with Ethan, four at the most, and they got to be small, like minimum job, like 3 room or 4 roomers. But if I had like two, seven, like 7, 8 room jobs, we doing two, maybe three a day. So that's how you can really tell when a cleaner don't understand is when they say, "How many jobs you got today?" Like, how many jobs you got today? Instead of asking that question, you should be asking, well, how much are you making on that job? So if a guy has 6 jobs, but he's only averaging $100 a job, that's $600. But you have guys that can go do that with one job or two jobs. So, we got to get that mindset of thinking more is more when it's really not. Sometimes more is less and less is more. And again, my mindset, it took me a while to understand that. But now that I do, you just realize it's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different way of thinking. And you start to realize, what you think is what you attract. So those customers that are looking for the $100 job, um, you're attracting them to you, to your business. But you have a lot of customers that even ask me to this day, Courtney, how do those cleaners? I see these ads for $20 a room or whole house for $150. How do they do that? How do they do that? They don't, because you know why, guys? They don't even understand. They know something is not right about it. So, with that being said, YouTube, Sierra, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this letter. Um, maybe if you are here one day in the Georgia area, since your parents still reside here, pick up the phone and call me, and I would love to meet you. And but like I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth video of what it really takes to get started in this business, and what you need, and what you not only what you need, but also what you don't need, because a lot of times you can get stuff that you don't need. um but the first thing first, guys, get educated, learn the basics, learn the fundamentals. And because it all starts up here, okay? Not going on Craigslist buying a truck mount or a portable. It's just a tool. I can go buy a sniper rifle right now, but guess what? I don't know how to use a sniper rifle. So every time I shoot, and even though my little crosshair is on the target, not understanding the velocity of air, the air actually, gravity, and not understand, the wind, how that plays a factor, and what it takes for a sniper, a true shooter, to hit his target. What I will always miss. I will always miss. Yeah, I got the gun, but I can't hit the target. Why? Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not educated. I don't understand how this really works, and that's what it happens uh, in really life itself. But especially in this business that I've seen, being in it for 20 years. A lot of people just don't understand how it works, and they got the tools, they got the truck mounts, they got the portables, they got the van, the pickup trucks, but they don't have the knowledge, and that usually results in failure. So, guys, that's it, man. It's time for me to get out, enjoy this day. About to throw on me some sunglasses and go ride out. My oldest, she's at, where is she? She's doing something. What's up, Q Orion? What's up, man? QMS. That's another cleaner. QMS carpet cleaner. Same thing, man. We all kind of operate the same. Ryan, I did a consultant with Ryan. I sure did. And Ryan, me and him talked about 3 days ago. And he was like, Courtney, man, I'm basing my business off your prices. And I'm telling these customers $50 a room. And they're like, yeah, okay. Like, okay, all right. And he was like, man, I'm just hitting myself in the head. Like, why didn't I do this sooner? And I love the way Ryan is taking his business, because he's doing mostly apartments, but he's transitioning from the apartments more to residential. Because residential, it's just this, to me, I just love residential, especially when you're a small company, man. But Ryan, he's another one. He got the workhorse vacuum, just like Andre, and he actually, if you look at his van, he told me, he give a shout out to Mark Sager. He said, "Man, I kind of got my idea of my van from Mark Sager." But Ryan, I think Ryan's in California, and he consulted. He did a business consulting with me about a month and a half ago, and even, man, and even in return, he said, Courtney, man, this consultant was so valuable. He did my intro video for me. And I put that on my videos now. So when you watch my videos and that little Truman Steamers logo come around and those little social media icons pop at the bottom, Ryan did that for me, and he said it took him about 2 or 3 hours to do it. And because I seen his, I said, "Man, who did that for you?" He said, "I did it," and he had me send over my logo, and he did it for me, man. And thank you so much, Ryan. So he's also one of my Cleaner Connect members, and just to see, man, all these guys who's been in the business, to see how everybody is getting on the same page. Everybody's thinking the same, and that's what's going to help the whole industry change within itself. So guys like me and Andre and Ryan, now again, we can live a comfortable. I'm not saying you're gonna get rich, filthy rich in this business, but you can live a comfortable life, not killing yourself. You know, I'm 37 years old. I think Andre is a little younger. I think Andre is like 31, 32. I don't know how old Ryan is, but you see guys like Mark Sager, Mike Payete, these guys are in their late 50s. Oh, Ryan 38. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Ryan. Okay, he's 38. So we're the same age because I'll be 38 in August. So you see these guys, man, and you're like, man, these guys are in good shape. Okay, right. So yeah, Andre is just a little younger. So we're all in our 30s, and you see guys like one of my good friends. He's in Florida, named Bob Pruitt. This guy's like 70 years old, and he still cleans carpets. But guess what, guys? He only do like one job a day, and his job, the one job that he do a day, is like what I make in three jobs. So if we all can just continue to educate, each other, it's going to change how everybody looks at this industry. And now the customer, the clients, they have no choice but to realize this industry is not a it's not a cheap industry. It's not, when I say cheap, basically which means is that you have to pay for services, you have to pay for quality. It's no different if you went to a doctor, a dentist, a plumber. I said, being in this industry, man, I said this is the only industry where most people do not respect carpet cleaners. That's why you get so many calls every day. How much you charge? How much you charge? How much you charge? You don't ask a plumber that. You don't ask an electrician that. You don't go to the doctor and ask the doctor how much he charge. Why? Because it starts with us as the carpet cleaning industry within itself. We have lost respect in what this industry really stands for. This is a service. I mean, I thought about it. I said, why would someone expect me to come in their house and clean, let's say 3 rooms for $60? Look at all this stuff on my van. Look at these tools. Look at these cleaning agents that we have to bring in. I mean, guys, really look at your van. If you don't have a van, next time you look at one of our videos, look at our van. Look at all that stuff that we carry. That stuff costs. I mean, it's really once you get your business in order and you really set yourself apart as a true professional, guys. This industry is it's not cheap to be in. Um, and for some reason, the customers don't see that. They don't know that. So that's why they say, how much you charge? How much you charge? So get over, Chloe. Get over. But anyway, guys, that's a whole nother subject. So Andre, have a great weekend, bro. Ryan, have a great weekend. Mark Sager, have a great weekend, and everybody else have a great weekend. So even the pest control, same thing, man. You don't they don't price shop pest control because they have a problem and they want their problem solved. And carpet cleaning is no different. If someone needs their carpets clean, that means they have a problem. I had a lady call me yesterday and she was price shopping, and then she said, "Well, the carpets aren't that dirty." Well, I said, "Well, ma'am, why clean the carpet? If the carpets ain't dirty, why you clean the carpets then?" So sometimes you gotta hit them with that, that make them think about what they just said. So, but yeah, guys, have a great weekend. And Sierra, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate this. Oh yeah, Andre, you seen that video? Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, I'm about to go out and go drop the top, man. I seen a guy 2 weeks ago. I put up a picture on Cleaners Connect. He was in a Corvette convertible, and it was raining, and he had the convertible down. I said, "Yeah." This must be his off day. He like, you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm gonna drop it anyway. I'm gonna drop it anyway. So, but it's a beautiful day, man. Show you guys. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? All right, babe. I'm about to go. Yeah. What time y'all gonna be back? Well, call me on y'all way back so I can head back too.
Dang, where you going?
Just going to chill, boy. I'm gone. Yeah, gotta get out. Get me some me time. I'm gonna spend some time with her tonight. So I gotta move her car. But yeah, look at this day, guys. It is beautiful. It is beautiful out here. Damn, I ain't I ain't used to this YouTube. Look at that. Oh man, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And there's a little terror right there. She needs a haircut. Chloe, what's up, little girl? And oh, this one. Is that So yeah, man, it's a gorgeous day out here. Key is about to graduate. Which key is for this screen door? My oldest is graduating next year, high school. I told her, I said, don't get too excited. These kids be excited. I said, don't get excited. Just like my video. Everybody, oh, they're about to graduate. They're about to graduate. But you know what I say, guys? Don't get too happy. Because life about to get real now. Don't get too happy. Life is about to get real. Yeah. So I told my oldest I'm gonna start working with her, getting her her credit in order. Um well yeah, man. About to get out here and enjoy this day, this beautiful weather. Throwing me some sunglasses. About to go ride through Atlanta. And drop the top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is on. Oh shit. Oh, here she go. Here she go. You ready to move your car, boo?
No. I thought you was.
I am. What? What you come out here for? I'll be back. Yeah, just go for a few hours. Hey. Marriage life. That's another video, y'all. Nah. Not. We'll get you one. That ain't a video. Ryan, Andre, marriage life. That ain't a video. That's a movie with sequels. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Move this car so I can get mine out. See y'all in the next one, man. Married life. Whole nother ball game. All right, y'all. Hey, Carter. Hey, what's up? That's one of my other followers. I hope you nice to see you. I really appreciate you guys. So all right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much.